live or not? Man, I've been on here trying to go live for the longest, man. How y'all doing? 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 I'm gonna have to go in here and delete one of these accounts. Everybody's over here waiting on the wrong live. What's up, good peoples? It is Thursday afternoon, you know, and we're over here chilling like villains. What's up? What's up? Hey, what's up, Pamela? Just Blunts. Was y'all on another video just now? Carmen Eats is in the house. Tori's in the house. Huh? How you doing, Mary Ellen King? Was y'all on another video? That was confusing, man. I was trying to try a new app that I've actually tried already, and things wasn't going right, Raquel. You know? Yeah, I was on the other live too, man. That was strange. I'm gonna have to delete that. Y'all give me a second, man. Y'all give me a second. I'm gonna delete that. Pamela, what's up? Pamela, all of y'all in the house already. I'm telling you, got the troopers in here early. Look, y'all. I got some Jersey Mikes. All right, y'all. I'm not that damn excited. All right. What's up, Big D? Paul Jones in the house. Raquel, stop laughing at me. What's up, Micah Brace in the house? Y'all give me a second. I gotta go to my YouTube, right? I'm gonna go to YouTube. I gotta delete that other one, man, but I wanna make sure I don't delete the wrong one. All right, so I'm gonna go to my studio and let's see what we got. Let's go to content, live. I'm live there. This says upcoming. I don't know what happened to that one. I was ready on a different app, man. How's the resolution? Well, I know how the resolution is on this one. Let me delete this one right now. Delete forever. If y'all get deleted, if for some reason y'all go off, just come back on. All right, I think that worked. That worked, man. Let's see who's on here. Raquel, you got me checking in Curacao. Yes, look in the Curacao, man. I had a good time. Linda Gatling. Hello, Linda. How are you? Yeah, Jersey Mike's, man. I keep going back to Jersey Mike's, right? I'm going to tell y'all what happened to Jersey Mike's just now. And I kind of let it go because I'm not mad at them, but you can't be rushing. You got to pay attention. Some people are real fickle about the way their meat lay and how your hands are, and you can't handle money and all of that stuff when you preparing food. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna explain to y'all what happened. If I forget or get 5 minutes into this and forget, y'all remind me. Sharon Winston, what's up? What's up? I'm here at the studio, man, the editing lab, doing some edits, man, of some other social media stuff that I'm involved in. But Cameron Winston said, hey, hi, Matt. Not a Jersey Mike's Blimpies. Not a Jersey Mike's Blimpies. You like Blimpies, yeah? Thank you, Linda. Thank you for watching. Good morning, Matt from Seattle, Washington. What time is it in Seattle? Y'all like 3 hours back, right? What do you like, 10? It's 10:47 there. Thanks for tuning in early, Karen Lee. D. Julian's in the house. Brother Gailey Hughes is in the house. Hey, what's up, Matt? Just Blunt can't go wrong with a good sub. I know, right? I know. I got the big one though. I mean, I should have got half. I should have got half of this, you know? I'm gonna have to save half, but I'm not gonna be home later, man. So look, man, somebody asked me to read for a script to be in their film, so I'm gonna be reading for this script later. That's so dope, right? What's up? Hold up, I gotta let y'all see the sandwich, right? I'm gonna push y'all back just a little bit, just a little bit. Sharon Winston says, living in Dallas from Newark. I need to get to Dallas, man. Every time I go to Texas, I have to hit Houston, man, because I think Houston got that good beef, man, that good, what do they call it? Ribs. I got a few napkins here, but I didn't grab napkins when I was at Jersey Mike's. What kind of sub you get? I got a ham and American cheese, oil, vinegar, salt, pepper, oregano, lettuce, tomatoes. That's my specialty right there, man. Extra mayo. So that's why I need the napkins, because it got that extra mayo. Here's that sandwich right there, y'all. Oh, I know y'all over there. That's that sandwich. I'm gonna just hold it there for a minute, because people be like, Matt, I be at work and I can't eat right then, and you be making me hungry, man. But that's my job, man. That's my job. That's the other end of that sandwich right there. Yeah, that's it. Got the bottom piece right there. Got them little grains of sandy, like whatever. Some of y'all know what it's called. I think that's a lot of meat for my sandwich. I like them to flake it out more, and they did kind of. But so let's talk about what they did, right? When I went there, right, you know how they have cheese, rolls of cheese and salami that's still in the package, and you have other meats that's still in the package. They had the ham just sitting on top of that. And you just contaminated, in my mind. You just cross-contaminated, because unless they cleaned the plastic coverings that's on that meat. I don't think that plastic covering is clean. You know, that comes straight out the box like that. So I said, bro, I don't want that meat that's just sitting there on the, on that plastic wrapping, you know? So he changed things up for me and got straight, man. Real nice people over there. Look at that, man. Don't that look good? I'm glad I had a few napkins. I can't talk right now, y'all. I only want to eat half of this too. The reason why we on here, because I want to give y'all some shout outs. This was a piece of oregano or something, but what it look like, y'all? What that look like right there? For y'all that grew up in the projects, what that look like? I'm grossing y'all out, right? I had to look at that for a minute, like, what? That's a piece of oregano. That was a big piece of oregano, right? Here we go, y'all. I went to the green chickpea. I had to keep it cool. That's why I have it in here. I got this jalapeno and something else. I forget what else is in here from the green chickpea. It's $2 and some change. They sell these for $5 in some places. Oh, I love the way that hot jalapeno and that sweet mix. Only thing, these aren't big enough, but they're big enough. You feel me? I don't need more than that. This is what I want to do. First of all, I want to give a shout out to our patrons. Laura Jackson, Sheila Cox, Brenda Sapp, Karen Davis, Joyce, Sister Sylvia, and Harry P. What's going on? I really thank you guys for being patrons. What is a patron? I'm glad you asked. A patron are these supporters of the channel. They support the whole gamut of the channel. And you can become a patron by going to patreon.com/Matt D.V. Williams. So big shout out to them. They've been helping us hold it down. Some people be like, how you travel the way you do? Because the patrons be supporting, right? They support. Look, like, just FYI, one of them is a $20 member, right? I have business class, I have the crew, I have stowaways, I have coach. You can ride in coach. That's the support. We're not gonna sit here and beg for no money. I just wanted to big share. I do give you guys the links because we accept the support, but it ain't that. This is not a fundraiser time. I just want to thank you guys. Now let's go over to the people who are members. And then I'm gonna talk to you guys. Here's our members, man. DeAndrea L, Samantha B. What? Samantha, thank you very much. Samantha's a new member. Sean Bingham, Pierre. We got Nye Naomi. We got Brandy, Maurice Kiner, I Am Cooking Again. He's a YouTuber, y'all. Big up to I Am Cooking Again for being a member. Margaret Logan, Wanda Payton, Doubling Down, Denise, Rhonda Z, my cousin. Big support. Isn't it beautiful when your family supports you? Michael Robinson, West S Espresso from North Carolina, Sheila Cox. These are all members, different levels of members. I'm just going to read the names off though. Sheila Cox, GF Sampson, Sura Hargrove, thank you. Lorenzo Truth, Andrea Clinton, Andrea be on our chat. All of the members can be on our chat, FYI, our live chat that we have. Jeffrey Bowles, is Bowles or Bows, man? I hate saying Bows, but Jeffrey Bowles, Ambi Bambi, RH. Why does it keep doing that? Ambi Bambi, oh my goodness. I'm stressing. I want to slide down. Hold up, y'all. Y'all give me a second. Trying to give me problems here. Ambi Bambi, Rod Jones, Ingar Concepts, King Chappelle, Ann Calloway, Just Me Vive, what's that say? Just Me Vivi, Just Me, and Andrea Clinton. Big up to all of our members, man. Those were our members, people who hit the join button and became members of the channel. You guys also support. I just wanted to big y'all up. Now, to the people who are on here now, I love you cats, man. And you guys take time to watch. I take time to give big ups. You have a lot of members, and it's growing, Nicole. Yup, I am very humble and appreciative of the members. Thank you. If you can't become a member, that's fine. Thanks for supporting the channel. A big up to all of you. Mr. 305 said, been a while. What's good, man? What's up? Welcome back. K. Smith said, what a building is that, and is it free Newark residents to use? Pretty much open for you to use. You can use, there's resources here for you. I am in the Hain building. I'm on the second floor. I'm actually on the fourth floor, but you can come through the entrance. We have a gallery here that's open to the public. You know, K. Smith, what building? I just read that. Paul Jones, plus Paul Jones says, plus that's not good for people that don't eat pork. Yeah, that's true, man. There's some people that don't eat pork. I used to didn't eat meat at all. I was vegan. I was 99% vegan. But I feel you. Hey, Uncle Matt, are you eating in the editing room? Who is that? Yup, I'm not supposed to be eating here, y'all. Let me hurry up and get rid of the evidence. Look at this, man. Look at that. We eating in the Reddit. Who is Michael Anthony? Michael Anthony. Some of y'all don't like Jersey Mike's. I do. You got to get a beef rib. I saw a spot that did deep fried beef ribs. Y'all ever had deep fried beef ribs? Somebody said it looked like an ant. Well, that wasn't what I was talking about, but you know that's funny? I never lived in the projects, but I had family that was in the projects and good friends, and I was at the projects a lot. Anybody on here from the projects? I'm gonna tell you one of the scariest things. Being in the projects and the power goes off. Now I'm gonna tell you something that's scariest. Being in the projects on the elevator and the power goes off and you stuck on the elevator. If you don't live in the, if you never lived in the projects, had friends in the projects and lost the power, you ain't, I don't know what you ain't, but. What's up? Kiki's in the house. I call my son Kai Kai, we is K-I-K-I. Raquel said, yes, sir. T said, yup. When are you going to Mexico to blog eateries? Mexico would probably be next year if I went. Oh, you know what though? If I cruise, I may cruise to Mexico. Seth Boyden. I used to go down to Seth Boyden to buy my. Oh, hold up. That was another life. They're building a studio down at Seth Boyden now. Seth Boyden. Raquel, E3 973 Real Mexico. Hello, Matt. Watching you live from JOB. Hold that down, Ishmael. I'm on my JOB. Nicole, that must have been scary. A lot of the buildings, especially hospitals, they'll have emergency generators that click on a few seconds after power is lost. I do want to go to Mexico. I want to hit Mexico. I don't want to hit no touristy spot neither. I started crossover. I don't know if you guys saw the El Paso video. Mexico was right there, but I just still had this big thing called a vehicle that I didn't want to park just anywhere, you know? This is so good. I know it's jalapeno in there, but it's something else. Might be pineapple. All right, y'all, I'm sitting here. I got a big computer monitor. I deliver newspaper in the projects in the Bronx. In the Boogie Down. Dykeman Projects? In the Bronx. Michael Anthony said, I deliver the newspaper in the projects in the Bronx. Collection day was brutal. I could hear the mamas inside. Be quiet and don't open the door. That's funny. There's a lot of times we said be quiet. There was these people, right? They used to call them Jehovah's Witnesses. They used to come up, Jehovah's Witnesses, they used to walk around, right? And come to your door, be like, Jehovah's Witnesses. And be like, shh, it's Jehovah's Witnesses. But my dad used to like to debate them. Pam, you saying your mom wouldn't let you go to the projects? Hey, Trina Williams, how are you? Ink pens versus pencils. Convoy said that. Nicole laughing at you, Michael. Nicole said delivering newspapers must have been in the 80s. Young people be like, what's newspapers? Mary Ellen Keene has a question for you, Nicole. How long did it take for you to get out of the elevator? Man, there's all types of generators, Kiki. They got gas powered. A lot of times we lose power here unless something crazy happened. We normally get power back within 24 hours. I have the battery powered, the battery banks, the battery powered generators, the ones you see in my car, and I'm good for about 1,200 watts. So at least I can charge my cell phones up. You know, I can run the computer on it if I wanted to, but I couldn't do it for days. And then if you get another, you know, electric generator that some people actually power their refrigerator, because especially for those that went shopping, you don't want all of that good food to go to waste. You know, so in my neighborhood, most people do their shopping at the first of the month. Mother's Day. You know, and you don't want all them good groceries that you done lugged and put in the bag. Some of them hire transportation to shop, right? Transportation be out there like, transportation, anybody need a ride? And then you got to kick up 10, 15 more dollars for them on top of the groceries that you bought. Things are rough. Let me stop. Hey, Natasha. Excuse me, y'all. He said, I need to try Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's had a spot around here and they closed. I went to Jimmy John's because they said the first day all the subs are free. I was online that first day. Nicole said she was only in the elevator for about 10 minutes. Mr. 305 said Jehovah Witnesses still come around. I was waiting for somebody to make that comment. That was a setup from me. They don't walk though. Do they still walk? I haven't seen a Jehovah Witness walk, right? I was messing with these Jehovah Witnesses. I had them in stitches. They were sitting down in the chair, holding up a sign. I said, that ain't witnesses. You better get up, start walking around, knocking on people's doors. It was this older woman too. She started cracking up. I'm like, get out, get out. I don't see no hearts or nothing, man. Y'all ain't got no hearts for a brother? Let me give myself my own heart. All right, I got a couple hearts. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Matt. You travel a lot these past months. It's good to see you travel and enjoy life. Okay, here's the trivia, right? What is our tagline? What's the tagline? Because that has to do with what I'm doing. What's the tagline? What's the tagline for our channel? Thanks for the hearts. Whoever doing the hearts, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm doing good, Trina, thank you. And thank you, Raquel. Moni Love, I know your kids live here, but I can see you living down south. I love the South. My dad's from South Carolina. I love the country. You can call me country. You know, some people from down south don't like to be called country. You can call me country. I don't give a darn. You can call me country. I can sound country. I know how to talk country and all of it. You heard? Let me stop. Michael Anthony, Nicole Papers. Pam M said that juice looks good, making me thirsty. It's got that jalapeno and it might be pineapple or it's something else, but I get this from the green chickpea. It's $2 and some change. Some places sell these $3 to $5 and y'all know that, right? These drinks here. What's the other ingredient that be in these drinks? Remember I drank one a couple weeks ago? Nicole Ella put me on blast, only said that because nobody gets newspapers. I know, there go Nicole again. Calling the man old. All right, we just messing. Cashing said, nice shirt, man. Oh, you think so? I need to get on the shirt game. People, I used to deliver like the I'm So Newark shirts. Now I'm almost out of them and people have been asking for the shirts. I didn't see anybody write the tagline. The name, our tagline, and our mission, our goal is to really share with people to let go and live. Let go and live. And don't be that person. I used to be this person, so I'm not messing with y'all. But you know how we have dreams and visions and goals and never do them? That's what this channel is gonna be about. I wanna show y'all stuff so y'all can be inspired to do it on your own. Hopefully send me some photos, email me some photos, and tell me about your adventure, your trip. A lot of times we just have this fear inside us that sometimes we're afraid to go outside of our own houses, you know. We're afraid to go to the neighbor next door. We're afraid to get on an airplane, on a train. We're afraid to get in the car and go down the highway. Somebody was saying how, they said it could be dangerous just walking out your front door. Yeah, it's just getting rid of them fears. And that's what the whole tagline and expression we have is let go and live. You know, don't get to be my age and above saying, man, if only I had a did this, or I wish I would have did this. We don't want to be them people, man. So get it together, get busy. Sean Bingham. Hey, Matt. What's up, Sean? Karen Lee's laughing. Matt is crazy. Transportation. Nicole, transportation. Anybody need a ride? Okay, y'all, I'm gonna tell you, I've always been a hustler. That's not negative, a hustler. When I was little, I saw that you could make money by bagging people's bags. These were paper bags back in the day. You could bag people's bags at the grocery store and they would give you 50 cents, $1. Some people give you $2, $3. This man even gave me $5 one time. I saved up enough money. I saved up enough money bagging to take me and my mom to California. I used to love in my mind Hollywood and wanted to be around all that. Thanks for the hearts. Whoever's shooting the hearts up, thank you. So even at the DMV, when I was little, at the DMV, what the DMV? Division of Motor Vehicles, there was a hot dog stand there. The guy went on vacation. I didn't know he was on vacation. There used to be really long lines at the DMV. I was online, it was hot as hell. I said, Mom, I'm coming back here tomorrow and I'm gonna start selling waters and sodas. Next day, I went to Pathmark and bought them Pathmark cans of soda, and I bought some waters. I was in early high school. I was making about 200 to 300 a day. That's good money today. I was making that money selling sodas, and then I had to get my brother to come help me. And then my brother, rest his soul, he was like, we should sell beers. Now he was real thug. And I'm like, you always got to do it now. That's illegal. Why we got to sell beers? So anyway, yeah, man, I've always been able to make money so I used to bag. I don't know why I started talking about bagging, but I got to do whatever it takes, man, to live dreams. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what I was talking about. Oh, God, that's what made me think of it. Nicole has said, Matt's crazy, transportation. While I was hustling doing the bags, I would see the old guys at the first of the month I call it Mother's Day because that's when the checks come out. Everybody's checks come out between the first and the fifth of the month. That's a hood thing. If you're in the hood, you understand what I'm talking about. From the first to the fifth, and the guys used to be out there saying, transportation, anybody need a ride? And these sisters, mostly sisters, that didn't have a car but had all these groceries would put them in the back of a station wagon. We had real station wagons. Y'all know what a station wagon is? Today they say SUV. Pam, stop laughing at me. It's the first of the month. Go cash your check. Yep. And we used to have check cashing places. You know what? I don't think I've ever seen a check cashing place outside of the hood. Don't go to the check cashing place. Get a bank account. Okay, I think we talked about that before. I'm not going on that. Carmen Eats is laughing at us. She's up in Boston, y'all. Check her page out, too. It's called Carmen Eats. Mary Ellen King. How you doing, young lady? Mary Ellen King. I was the type of kid I was told I couldn't do something. I made sure I did. That's right, Mary Ellen King. Big up, respect for that. Michael Anthony, Matt, I miss your kids. When are you going to make another appearance? Soon. Zoe's been doing. Zoe worked on that John Dillon film. And then Zoe is working with some cats in New York, man, doing little skits and stuff. So I'm gonna share something personal. I'll be like, yo, you need to go back to college. But I want her to let go and live too. I want my kids to be able to be free to make their own decisions. And then I can kind of just coax them, man, and give them my experience, but I gotta let them be them. You feel me? Nicole Ella said, that ain't witnessing. I know. Nicole went back to what I was talking about, Jehovah's Witnesses. I know how you witnessing and you sitting in the chair at the park. James Pugh is in the house. Try the Cooper's restaurant in Roselle. They have good sandwiches. Cooper's is in Roselle? What? I didn't know that. Y'all think I chased her out? Benjamin. Benji, what's up, man? Good to see you. Sean Bingham is here. Raquel said, Matt, watch it. What'd I do? My family are JWs. What'd I do? What'd I say? What's JWs? You gotta come on. You can't use no acronyms on me. Joanne Asar is in the house. My friend, how are you? Good afternoon. I passed White Castles, Newark. I was thinking about you. You're the second person that says something like that. Every time you pass White Castles, you think about me. Hold up, let me join in on the heart thing. Somebody throwing up a lot of hearts. Let me throw up some 100 signs. Oh, if you're trying to figure out how to produce the hearts, it's in the chat, bottom right, you'll see the heart, 100. And the celebration sign, I ain't celebrating that. Well, I'm still celebrating my birthday. Matthew McCullough, food, adventure, travel. Yes, but it's let go and live. You know, I may change the adventure to just food and A&D, travel. Because travel, would you agree that travel is adventure anyway? I'm trying to get my legs right. Benji said, love, 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 peace sign. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Michael Anthony, if nobody loves you, you need to examine your life, man. Yes. That's funny though. I do examine my life on a daily. That's a practice I do the next morning. I meditate. Was this something I said to somebody yesterday that really I shouldn't have said, you know, and then I can make amends for that. So I do try to examine. You know, because we men, man, we got ego and pride. I know some things I'm wrong. It's got to be, I'm not perfect. Some things I'm wrong, but I just swear I'm right. You know, I'm wrong, but I know I'm right. You can't tell me I'm wrong. So I'm trying to work on those things. You know what I'm saying? Nicole Ellis said, I see them sitting down on Broad Street. It's probably becoming too dangerous for them to knock on people's doors. I get that. Big up respect to our Jehovah's Witness friends. Linda Gatling sending hearts, thank you. Britt Flip, where Britt Flip from? Are you from Newark? Stop laughing. Trina Williams, if nobody told you they love you today, you hang with the wrong people. That's right, I love you cats. Let go and live, that's it, Matthew McCullough, it's let go and live. I was trying to decide at one point, did I want to keep it just let go, comma, live? But I'm going to keep it, and you can chime in on this too. Put your ideas and suggestions or your opinion in the chat. But it's already on shirts too. People have already purchased a couple shirts. But it's let, capital L, let, capital G, go, capital A, and then capital L, live. Matt, you back in the U.S.? Yes, I am in Newark, New Jersey. Yeah, I'm at a third space called Express Newark. I've been a partner here since 2016. Yeah, where I get to use the space, blah, 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 blah. We've even had meetups here. This is where I'm gonna hold my film festival in October, and then we're gonna have a meetup here also. But I wanna do a meetup before that, but I haven't got a date for that yet. You should try Cooper's restaurant. I'm definitely gonna go to Cooper's in Roselle. I'm gonna have to look back at if you guys would email me these comments, that would be better. Or put them in the regular comment section at the bottom. This is the live chat. If you would just put them in the regular, is there a regular comment section? Can you get to a regular comment section at the bottom? I don't see a regular comment section, but y'all know what I mean. Sean Bigham, yes! Hibiscus. I think this is hibiscus and jalapeno. Thank you, Sean. Shaitan, this is Matt DV. If nobody told you they love you today, yes, Shaitan. Linda Townsend, I love watching your videos. Glad I found your channel. You have such a fun personality. I'm mean. Thank you very much, Linda Townsend. It's always beautiful hearing that. Yeah, it's beautiful. I started going the whole philosophy, but it's just beautiful hearing that, you know. Thank you. Michael Anthony II. If nobody loves you, don't look at me. Michael was bad, y'all. Travel and eat. Pam, how long we been on here? 34 minutes. Pam M said, travel and eat. Let go and live. Let go and live. That's it, y'all. Let go and live. So y'all know we normally give out prizes at the meetups. So that's a good one to remember. Let go and live. Because I'm like, Rhonda Z is in the house. Word is born. Y'all know Rhonda. She's been on some of the videos. I'm pointing. Y'all can't see me pointing. Rhonda Z, that's my cousin, man. That's my cousin. Somebody said you be saying man too much. Isn't it funny how people want you to change the way they want you to be? We've in my neighborhood, we've heard that all our life. People trying to make us be something. You know, we have to express and be ourselves. Joker's been faking for so long. We don't know what's real from, but we just gotta be ourselves, man. You know, there may be some things that I need to change, but I'm not trying to be like you. You know, I grew up in Newark, New Jersey. I may not talk as proper as you think I should talk, but I am pretty smart. All right, I'm done with that. I'm done. Don't get me started. I start moving my hands, man. I'm from Jersey. That's how we fight, right? It's a whole ritual. You know how the peacocks dance? Is it the peacocks? They dance before they what? What do they dance before they have sex? They dance. Here in Jersey, right, we don't even fight until we did the whole, you don't know me, man. You don't know my mama. You don't know my daddy. I'm from the South Ward, Joe. South Ward. And then we start throwing, I don't know, no gang signs, y'all. So I better stop doing that before I hit the wrong gang sign. All right, I see my video here too. I'm starting to look crazy doing all that. Love you, Rhonda. Can I get one of those shirts? She's probably like, yeah, he's saying all of that, but he didn't answer my question. You know you got that, cuz. Me and Rhonda plan to go to the country style cook-off. We're planning to go. Now she could have some plans that change and somebody, you know, I can think of a few things that would make me change my mind. Because a lot's happening around Father's Day weekend. Money Love, do you regret your tattoos? I only have one tattoo, it's on this arm. It just look weird, I'm looking at it. I'm like, why, it's not on that arm. I have one tattoo, it's a dragon. Dang, look at that tan I got, y'all. Hold on, let me show y'all my muscles. Look at that tan, man. Dang, that's like a whole shade. You see that? Can y'all see that? Anyway, let me put my clothes back on, stop playing. I do not regret getting a tattoo. I used to be heavily into martial arts. I got this dragon because of, what was the show called? Oh my goodness. What was the show called? It was like a Western show, and the guy Chang, he was a Kung Fu master. Kung Fu? It was called Kung Fu. I love that show, and I loved his humility and how humble he was, and he didn't whip on you unless you just like got out of line. But no, I don't regret my dragon, which we call a sage monkey. It represents the 5 styles of Kung Fu, and I'm done with that. Half gay, half straight in the house from the Buckeye State, Ohio, Cincinnati. Raquel said Coopers definitely have the best subs. Hold up. We're gonna start off with Joanne. That's all that's left of that one, y'all. But I still got this half left. The bread's getting soggy from that oil and vinegar. But I love oil, vinegar, salt, pepper, and oregano. And that mayo. Extra mayo. Thanks for the heart, Joanna. Hold up, y'all. I'm gonna read all the comments today. This juice seems like it has some type of healing properties. Because I feel that jalapeno burning on my neck. It's either that or I'm dying. I'm not messing with y'all. All right, I'm gonna stop talking about dying. I got so many jokes right now I want to tell about the whole dying thing, but about myself, not about anybody else. Hold up. We're gonna put Michael Anthony on stage. If nobody love you, there gotta be a reason. Michael Anthony keeps coming up with these jokes. Natasha Washington said, "Let go and live." Yes. Yeah. That is our motto. Nicole's laughing at Michael Anthony. Pamela Z is leaving us some heart. What's up, Pam Zeno? Danny Rock, what's up with you, man? 608. What's the 608 area code? Yes, D. Julian. Let go and live. Joanna Assar. I'm the opposite. At times, I'm too outgoing. Oh, for real? What was that comment in response to though? I'm too outgoing. Because I didn't say I was an introvert, did I? I ain't an introvert. Sometimes every now and then. Sometimes I go into atmospheres that I'm not familiar with, and I'll really like turn on my senses and close this mouth. You know. Raquel said absolutely. Merc's so saucy. It's getting scary flying though with all these plane crashes. Yeah, but yeah, and you know I've spoken to a couple of my colleagues, and you know that you get on an airplane, you normally think like something can happen. I always be like, it take them too long to get on the airplane, but the reason is because people have luggage, and they say if anything happens, leave your luggage behind. But you know somebody gonna be like trying to grab their book bag with the cameras in it and stuff and all their YouTube videos. Matt, your chat is hilarious today. I know, y'all off the hook. Do I need to do this like once a week where I'm sitting down and I can read every message that goes up? Hold on, let me join the heart thing too. Put some hundreds up there. Thank you, whoever's hitting them hearts, man. I surely appreciate y'all. Joanna said, nice hustle. Selling the sodas and water, right? Kiki Sanders says, with the game show ones. Nicole Ellis telling her age. My sister and I used to bag groceries at a supermarket in Irvington when we were in 5th grade. I know. I made good money, man. I'm talking about I made hundreds. I made hundreds and hundreds bagging groceries. I used to be there after school and on the weekends. The first of the month was it. And me and my friends knew what the first of the month meant. You know what? I might have been in 7th grade. Just say that. You know what, Nicole? Because I got a job in 8th grade. I used to work at a place called Gus and Ed's Produce Market, right on Lines Avenue. I worked there from 8th grade right through Rutgers, through college. So, yeah. So that had to have been in grade school. Yeah, I think that's about right. What's up, Richard Ayers? Or is it Ides? Is it Richard Ayers or Ides? Joanna, great money. Yeah, man. Good money, making it the right way, hustling, you know? That didn't sound right, but, you know, making it without hurting nobody and without breaking the law. They're still doing it to this day. I know them kids be out there, you know, but I don't think they don't let them bag though. Maybe in some places. I know in Newark, I don't think they let the little young lads come in and bag. They stand outside and want to help you with the bag to your car. And then sometimes people will give them $1 anyway. But and I'm all about the support, but I think it's better if we don't give money to people if we allow them the opportunity to work for it. You know? What happens is, okay, here we go. What happens is we start giving money out and then people start expecting it, right? And the next thing they don't want to work. And you feel me? You feel me? All right, I ain't gonna go on. I ain't touching on that one. Matt, these planes falling out of the sky like crazy. Another plane crash, Pam? Yeah, you gotta think, these car accidents. You see way more car accidents. Somebody look up the ratio of car accidents to plane crashes. Go, Matt. All right, I'm talking to y'all. I gotta eat. Yeah, Raquel. I know y'all be like, I don't know how to use a napkin. Hush. Yeah, kids should work. I don't care if it's working around the house or whatever. And there should be some type of incentive for them to work. And be creative. Not just work one thing, but build on it. Merc So Saucy said they stole. Joanna Azar, it's the first of the month. It's the first of the month now, right? I gotta go, y'all. I'm about to go bag some bags up at ShopRite. Yeah, Merc, they out there. Remember they had paper bags? Why don't they bring the paper bags back? Why aren't groceries, here we go. Why aren't groceries less? They stopped giving us bags, make us pay for them. That should have made the price of groceries go down, right? Because they used to have to pay for those bags. Now they don't. You know how many probably millions they're saving now? Because they don't have to give us bags. Now we buy bags from them? Come on. Okay. All right, I'm off my high horse, y'all. I got a lot to say. We don't talk politics here, but I got a lot to say. When you were young, what was the minimum age to buy beer? 18. Do any hoods scare you? Moni Love said, do any hoods scare me? Kinda. Not over here, man. I think I have a deep respect for people. I'm not saying that something crazy could happen, but I have a deep respect for people. You know, I've talked to y'all seen me talk to guys in some hoods. When I was in La Perla in Puerto Rico, it wasn't just a hood, it was like different. It was like I didn't know what to expect and I couldn't speak the language to let people know. Like that's why I'm trying to get my Spanish game up, you know? So, but I know you gotta be cool, man. Some neighborhoods I wouldn't be in at certain times. You just gotta be cool. Pam was bagging all day and night. California, geez, real hustler. Carmony said, thank you. Kiki Sanders, Old Brady Bunch, wood grain station wagon. Did they have one of them wood? My dad had one of them wood grain station wagons. I think Rhonda's dad had one too. Because we all used to ride together in each other's dad's car. Uh-oh. I'm sorry, y'all. I missed of them. I missed. I kind of jumped ahead, y'all. I jumped ahead. Where was I? Oh, there's a lot of comments in here, y'all. Wow. They're still doing this today. Merciful Sausage, they still out there. Okay, I'm getting close. We took the number 25 to bag groceries. I'm telling you, that's what's up. Kids be working. You know what we used to do too? Me and my friend Robert, should I give his last name? Me and my friend Robert, remember there used to be a school called St. Peter's, where Green Acres is on Lyons Avenue. We climbed up on the roof, right? You ever see that green lining of the roof? That's all copper. The gutter, all copper. And then maybe about 2 feet from the gutter to the roof is laced with copper. Man, when that place was abandoned, we went and we rolled that copper up and took a hacksaw. We were very young with a hacksaw. And then throwing it down, we would put it in the shopping cart that we took from Pathmark and roll it to the spot, the copper spot. We were making, I had to be in like 7th, 8th grade then too. We were making hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Then these old cats got hit to it and kind of moved us out. I was like, no, y'all can't come up here no more. And they were doing it. You know, we kind of got robbed for our hustle. Gangsters, yo. Old alcoholic gangsters they were. All right, let me keep it moving. What time is it, y'all? We gonna be, oh man, all right. So let's take like 7 minutes to go through these real quick. We took 25, number 25 to bag groceries in Irvington because the people in Newark never gave tips. See that entrepreneurship Nicole is talking about? They went where the money was. You know how some people open businesses today? I'd be like, why they open on that corner? They're not gonna make any money. But that's my opinion, but still, I look and see like, there's nobody here spending money, you know? And then one of my mentors taught me about fishing in the wrong pond, you know, and starting out a business in the wrong pond. Michael Anthony, when you were young, was your minimum wage? Okay, I did that. I did all of those. You was bagging all day and night. Okay, thank you. Old Brady Bunch wood. Okay, I did that. Yes, them big bucks. Hey, Bounty. J. Elaine is in here. Hello, Matt, and my fellow devents and modskers. My laptop is a little wonky, so my chat is limited. What's up, J. Elaine? I mean, we 9 family members always had a wagon. Yeah. It was only 3 of us, me, my brother, and sister. What's up? How can I invest my money I make? How can I invest my money I make from my job? We were talking about this on the live chat the other night. I can't tell you how to invest your money because I'm not one of those money people. But this is what they say. Buy low, sell high. Stocks are kind of low right now because of that tariff thing been going back and forth. But I believe that stocks won't be low always. So I believe in investment in stocks. And I said this on here once before. They said that poor people spend money, middle class save money, but they said the people who are becoming rich invest money. And investment is not just an American stock, it can be overseas. I was telling somebody about this company called NIO. They make electric cars really good. It's a Chinese company. But I'm not telling you where to put your money. I tell you what I like Amazon. So that's another thing. We're gonna talk politics. People be like, oh, we gotta boycott Amazon. Who are these leaders? Who are these leaders that chose themselves to be leaders for me, right? For one thing, before I boycott Amazon, I gotta see how many people from my community working at Amazon that's gonna lose their job because this leader, who I don't even know from a can of paint, decided to boycott them. I also got to see how many people from my community is investing in Amazon, because once y'all start boycotting them, their stock definitely going to drop. And then once again, you're hurting people in my community. So who are these leaders that just pop up and be like, this is what we should do? Right? We got to do research. We got to look into things, and we got to stick together first. And sticking together ain't going out ahead saying what we should do. We need to have a lot of meetings and stuff. Like, what's going on? How could we go about doing this? Would it affect our community if we do this? Because it's all about our community, man. It's all about my family, my block, my community, my state, the United States of America, then the world, in that order. I'm off my high horse. I'm about to drink some juice. I'm done. Let's get through these chats. Chat, what's up? Nicole, Michael Anthony, I don't think they cared back in the 80s because I was going to the store buying cigarettes. They didn't. We used to try to sneak Boone's Farm though. We used to try to sneak and buy Boone's Farm, so we had to pay somebody older to go get our Boone's Farm. In our what was that wine called? What's that wine coming in a thin bottle? Not 2020. That was Mad Dog. Yeah, wasn't it? I don't know. Anyway, I'm not trying to push alcohol on here. Good to see you too, Pam. Joanna Asar. My Holy King is in here. What's up? Let's see here. Pam M said, check cashing places. Thugs be lurking. You got to be careful. Unknown. What's up, Unknown? With all those different foods you eat, Matt, do you use a bowel cleaner? A bowl cleaner. I know what they're talking about. I'm just messing. A bowl. Y'all gonna be seeing. I'll be playing sometime. Like, I don't know what's going on. Do I use? You know what? I eat a lot of veggies and fruits. Even though I've cooked up chicken a couple days in my house, I eat a lot of veggies and fruit. Normally, mostly in my refrigerator are salads, and I love okra and what do they call the little baby cabbage? Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels sprouts. So I eat a lot of greens, so I try to stay regular. A cleansing, I do try to do a cleansing, but I love to juice. And when I say juice, it's 100% raw vegan juice, you know. There's no it's juicing. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Yes, Joanna. Joanna says she's an Aries like me and a lefty too. Matt, I think you're about 5 minutes behind the chat comments. I said, Nicole, darn, you beat greeting me again, my Holy King. J. Lane, Pam M, congrats, and kiddos. Thank you. The hearts get the algorithm going. Thanks, Natasha. Sean Bingham said, live and let God. It's let go and live. Michael Anthony said, I bought cigarettes for my uncles too. My Holy King, where are you, Matt? You decided to go back to school. Some schools have, oh man, you know what? This is Express Newark, and it is ran partly by Rutgers and Express Newark. But today I was talking to about, maybe about 15 young adults who are on the spectrum, and I want to do something with them. I may do a workshop here, like a content creating workshop, and post it on the channel. What do you guys think about that? Right? There's like 15 of them, maybe 20. You guys met some of them during the meetup, man, but I think we're gonna do that. I think we're gonna do that, man. I think I'll have it right here up on the screen, you know, and tell them to go out and maybe go to the local stores, get them involved, get some sponsorship, and have them shoot foodie videos around the local stores. And then we post, oh man, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. What do you guys think? What time is it? Oh, we got like 6 minutes. I'm at Express Newark, my holy king. Jay Elaine has been here. Several people have been here who came to the meetup. I've had, how many meetups I've had here? 2, maybe 3. Hey, what's up, AI? AI, do you know anything about AI? Pam, I didn't like the pastrami sandwich from Cooper and Roselle. Too lean. Too lean. Ah, Pam likes, like me, I like a little bit of fatty pieces on there. All right, Al Qadir, what's up? This is the first time I'm seeing you. What's up? What's in the chat today? Man, we sitting here, we got some. Y'all know what? I feel like eating that other piece. I still got a whole piece, man. Where is going, yo? I'm gonna. Should I eat this one? I don't think I've eaten a whole sandwich like that in a while. Pam Mem said, if the plane lands safely, lovely to travel. The film festival that I started is called the Short Film Festival. It used to be the Newark Short Film Awards, but I changed the name. Every October, we're gonna have it around whatever that weekend is before Columbus Day, October the 10th, 11th, and 12th, I believe. We're gonna have 3 days. I'm gonna have AI workshops. We're gonna have content creator workshops. We're gonna screen films all day Saturday. We're gonna have a bank come here to tell people how to get funding for their creative film projects, and then more stuff too. But those are the ones that's on the top of my head. That was JRL that asked that. Jay Lane says she has an issue with the capital A. That's why they make different brands of liquor. Some people like one thing, some people don't. Well, I always got to bring liquor into it, man. Kiki Sanders, do you do documentaries as well? No hibiscus is red. Documentaries, I'm working on a documentary right now. I did a documentary around an artist here, a short film, but that was 2 things I didn't mention. I plan to screen a couple documentaries, short versions of them, probably that Friday night. That'll be our opening film right after our meetup and reception here at Express Newark. AI said, yo, Michael Anthony too. Matt, I hope you plan on going back to Annapolis, Maryland for blue crabs. This time, please try. I've never had soft shell crabs. I want them so bad. Michael Anthony, send me an email, right? Because I want to know what place to go get the soft crabs and when's the best time. Yes, you know what? I might be down in Baltimore here real soon. You gotta email me though so I can look at my schedule. Jay Lane said, my holy king, I think Jersey Mike subs are better than Blimpies. Alquadir Clark, can you do a segment on fresh produce with seeds? I can't find fruits with seeds. I had watermelon with seeds in Curacao. Rhonda Z, y'all. Big up to my cousin Rhonda Z. Hello, Matt, just checking in. What's up, Magnum? Jay Lane said, Matt isn't mean. He's just righteously arrogant. Ha ha ha. Is one of the administrators here to kick J.E. Lane out of the chat? Don't mess with me, girl. It's like, don't kick J.E. Lane out. My holy king, Jersey Mike. Elaine, you mentioned Blimpies. Wow, I think there's one left in Brooklyn. There's Blimpies here in Newark. Joanna Asar said, Matt, never change. I gotta change. Change is an incremental process. We always have to change, right? We gotta get better. Rhonda, if you still there, Mike Anthony said, hi, cuz, I always ask for you. Yeah, that's my cousin Rhonda down there doing the work of the Lord. Let me stop. Let me stop. Did Rhonda make a beautiful cheesecake? My cousin Michelle had made the cheesecake. Let's see here. Nicole, my holy king, are there any Jersey Mikes in Brooklyn? Jersey Mikes are in almost every state of the continental United States. Okay, let me go down. Loudmouth New Yorker's in the house. He's the one who bought us the gift. He actually met me right here at Express Newark, and he snuck up on me and bought a gift, that tray that I have in the car when I do my episodes in the car. He's there. Carmen Eats, she's up in Boston. She says she has 20 tattoos. Joanna, Father's Day is in June. I think it's around June 15th. Father's Day weekend. I'll be in, my plan is to be in South Carolina, in Blenheim, South Carolina. They're gonna have a big barbecue pitmaster cook-off, and I plan to be there. Okay, thanks again for the hearts, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. AI said, welcome back. Good to be back, man, in the States. You got some big guns for senior citizen. Michael Anthony said, I got some big guns for a senior citizen. Yo, I ain't no senior citizen, son. Michael Mitchell Gardner, Puff the Magic Dragon. Mary Ellen King. Oh, thank you, Mary Ellen. She said my tattoo looked cool. I think it used to be real colorful, but that was years ago. I got this tattoo in the 80s. Legend of Kung Fu. Yes, my holy king, that was that show. No, I don't think it was the Legend of Kung Fu. I think it was just called Kung Fu. All right. I'm still hungry, y'all. Kiki said it was David Carradine. Yes, it was. Did you guys hear Val Kilmer died? I liked him in that movie. He was like, I'm your Huckleberry. Al Qadir, what you know about the KA system? You know what KA means? It's the Kareem Abdullah system, which he had started out. Kareem Allah is a friend of mine. Hey, John Sanders, what's up? Thank you, Pam, for the donation for the coffee. Thank you very much. Yes, Joanna, I like the oil and the vinegar on the sandwich. Yes, indeed. Why a dragon instead of a grasshopper? Wink, wink. Grasshoppers are kind of weak. No, it represents, I think you missed it, Jay. It represents the 5 styles of Kung Fu. Snake, tiger, leopard. All right, Nicole, Italian deli. All right. So look, y'all, you know what? You guys want to go for a walk? Have I showed you guys the studio yet? T, go boo. Kiki Sanders said, Dragonflies, Jersey Johnson. What up? What's up, S. Vera? Welcome. I did not know that, Loudmouth New Yorker. He said that Bruce Lee auditioned for Kung Fu, but they declined because the producers were afraid American audience wouldn't understand. Yeah, I can see that. When you say producers, you know who the producers were. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. You know, I bet afterwards they wish they would have got Bruce Lee. But I still loved it too. But I love the Green Hornet with Bruce Lee. Remember Bruce Lee played on Batman? Sis, I'm making too much noise for you? Okay. Okay. Yeah. So when are you doing Dubai? I don't have a desire to go to Dubai. You know, somebody was asking about Africa. I don't have a desire to go to Africa, or didn't. Now I want to go to Kenya, Mombasa, Kenya. But Dubai to me is just buildings, you know? It's like, that was where they had the desert and they just built some stuff, right? I don't know, I just never had, maybe one day, but as of right now, with the situation, y'all talking about plane crash, and I ain't going to no Dubai. I ain't going to Dubai, Bahrain, Iran, Tehran. I ain't going to none of the Middle East. Thanks for the hearts. Algodia was under my master, Eugene Floyd. Eugene Floyd, yeah. Dancing Eugene? Eugene be working out at the club. We may know each other, Algodia. You know Omar? Let me see, me too, so good and juicy. Michael Anthony, don't die, Matt. Too many people. I am far behind on the chat. Jay Lane, what your go-to sandwich, your favorite? Oh, my Holy King is asking Jay Lane that. Extra mayo, Cubis said hell no to the extra mayo. Y'all a mess. What time we been on here? I'm here in this building until tonight, like 8 o'clock, because I'm getting some work in, man. So that's why I'm like eating, and this is all I'm gonna eat. Okay. Cheryl Barlow said, not to bring the down moment, but you remind me of my brother who I lost a few months ago. He was a kind man. You seem to be a kind man. I started to say that's sad, but it's not sad. It's emotional. And I feel you, sister. I lost my brother 2 Christmases ago and then lost my daughter the Christmas after that. And they both died of the same reasons, which I won't mention here, but it's definitely a plight that's in our community, that's tearing our community to pieces, 2 pieces. But I feel you. And I'm blessed that you said I remind you of him. And I'm blessed to hear that he was a kind man, and you're saying that I'm a kind man. Thank you very much. And sorry for your loss. Well, may he rest in peace and you have great memories. I hate saying sorry for your loss, because some people may not see it as a loss, but it was a blessing for me to have known my daughter and the time that I did spend with her, and it was a blessing for me to have known my brother. Where can we find fruits with seeds? Al-Qadir, somebody help Al-Qadir out. I know there are spots here, like I know you can get watermelon from the Blueberry Cafe up on on Central Avenue. You can go there and find stuff with seeds in it, yep. All right, Rhonda, what's good? That's true, your cousins are across the Hudson. I'm sending the hearts. Carmenese. How y'all doing?
What's up, man?
Why y'all whispering?
I thought you was...
Yo, why these people behind me whispering, yo? Got some filmmakers back here, y'all. They done creeped in. How y'all doing? Good?
What's up, brother? How you, man?
Pretty good. Hanging in there.
Doing your thing as usual. Don't
Yep.
stop. Don't stop. Right?
Thank you. Thank
All
you.
over.
Yep.
Understand? You traveling everywhere.
Yeah, we out there, man.
Where you fresh from right now?
Curacao.
Oh, you was in Curacao?
Curacao,
oh,
yep.
Nice.
Right next to Aruba. It was beautiful.
Yeah, I know that spot. Yeah, I've always wanted to go there. I ain't go yet.
Go.
Nigga, she ain't
Go.
trying to be on camera. She over there.
For real?
Uh-huh.
Why, you gotta get paid to be on camera?
Let's
Let's put her on camera, y'all.
She need royalties.
You SAG, right?
I am.
Okay, she's a SAG actress, y'all. We can't have her on camera.
Right.
We just seen a little bit of her though, right?
Right. The union gonna come looking for you.
You know? But you can do gigs though, right? On SAG, yeah, you can do gigs.
Non-union gigs?
Yeah.
I mean, ain't nobody.
I mean, like-
on, but you know, you're not supposed to.
Well, but you need certain paperwork.
To, if somebody wanted to use me as a SAG actor,
Yeah,
they
and
would
they
need a SAG signatory. Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
Gotta have
All right.
credentials.
yeah. And there's a spot in SAG that's kind of like help newcomers, like the up and coming filmmakers.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's because that's what we did, but that was a while ago. I haven't shot a film in a couple of years.
That wasn't that long ago. What was that? 3 years? 2 years?
3 years ago is a long time, right,
It was
y'all?
like 2-3 years ago.
All right. Let me give my message. Let me see what they talking about in here. Carmen said, "I'm sending hearts." Thanks, Carmen.
We messing up my screen. I'm gonna let you keep
Thank-
screaming. I'm going over there.
That's true. Your cousins are across the Hudson.
Back to the screen.
Okay. You guys are good. Y'all good. I'm about to jump off. I've been on here over an hour. I can't believe that. I'm trying to get through all the messages. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna go through the messages fast. This your man, Matt DV. If nobody told you they love you today, you've been hanging with the wrong people, but you're with the right cat now. I love y'all. Let's go through these messages, and then I know where you from, half gay, half straight, from Cincinnati, the Buckeye City. John Sanders said no. Natasha Washington, the hearts is for the, oh, thanks. Did I read all of that before? Nicole, heck yeah, I'm telling my age. I just said how I used to be able to buy cigarettes from my mom in the late 80s. I know, my grandmother would be like, go buy, I used to hate going to buy cigarettes for them because I hated the smell of them. All right, we scrolling down. Micah Bray said, Gus and Ed sounds like it was next to Fred and Sanford's Junkyard. Gus and Ed's Produce, that's where I worked, man. I was in the 8th grade and we were going to play basketball in Carver Playground. And the old guy said, he knew my grandmother. He called her Miss Dixon. Her name was Miss Dixon. He called her Miss Dickerson. And he said, hey, Sonny, you wanna work? Aren't you Miss Dickerson's grandson? And I said, yeah. I went to work for them, man, and I hated it. My dad was like, yo, you got a job, you need to stay there. And I wound up working there, like all through high school, through 8th grade, through high school, and then through Rutgers, and then I joined the Navy after that. Al Qadir said, I used to help people with their bags at Western Beef. You know, Western Beef is not there anymore, Al Qadir. Let's see, Auntie. Hey, Matt, what's up, Auntie? Natasha, Loudmouth said, Natasha, how does the hearts work? I'm getting it. I'm getting y'all answers now. Throw them hearts up. The hearts help my heart. It shows me that you guys are grateful. And I'm grateful that you guys are grateful. So we're all grateful. What age do we start hiding our age? Matt, at what age do we start hiding our age? How old do we have to be? I don't think we should ever hide our age, you know? You know? Unless you run across like a 40-year-old and she said, I ain't talking to nobody over 45. Then you just bring your age, it's like, let me stop. You shouldn't hide your age, man. I'm blessed. I'm not gonna hide the blessings. Nora Tobias, what's up, Matt? Jersey girl checking in. Jersey girl in the house, what's up? Matt, what kind of sandwich is that? This is a ham sandwich.
It is.
Why isn't it?
That's a ham sandwich.
She said it is not. I ain't Muslim.
How you go from vegetarian to ham?
See, she knew, but she said vegetarian. We were just talking about that, right? She said how I go from vegetarian to ham. Y'all thought I was joking. I used to be vegan. I was 99% vegan. What's the 1%? I would put cream in my coffee. If they didn't have oat milk, and I don't like almond milk. I don't see how people eat almond milk. Might as well just take some almonds and chew them up.
Don't choke on your piggy. No, you mean oink, oink, oink.
Hold up. She said, don't choke on my piggy. What? You don't eat pork?
No,
How long have you eaten it? Oh, wait a minute.
my entire life.
Where your sister, cousin? Al-Jabua. What's her name? Al-Jamua? Al-Maldija. Something like that.
Oh my goodness gracious! Are you confusing? Are you confusing Khadijah and
Not Khadijah.
Muju? with each
Muju.
other? Mujua. I think.
See, that name is not easy. Al-Mujua.
I think I'm saying it wrong as well, and she's a very good friend.
I started saying, how's she gonna be your cousin? Al-Mujua. I didn't know she was married.
Was she?
She not married? Let me find out she was lying to me.
No, she. Oh, well, I mean, she could be married.
I think she's
She
married.
got a ring.
I think she's married.
Oh, they went and did a quickie wedding.
She was asking some crazy questions on Facebook. I can't even.
Congratulations to Muju.
To what?
To Muju, she got married.
She been married.
No, she ain't been married.
People be lying, y'all. All right, y'all, we gotta go through these comments. All right, I was on Nora, right? Alpadir said he remembers shoveling snow to make money. Man, me too. You know who used to come out and shovel snow with us? My dad. My dad would take us up into those neighborhoods we were talking about earlier. Oh, you on camera and get paid. Nicole, Ella. There's a big difference, but when I go to other parts of the country, they always think I'm from New York. I tell them, no, I'm from Jersey. They respond, what's the difference? Facts. Facts. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go down and see if I see anybody that wasn't on here. Let's see here. My Holy King said, let's walk. I think I can stay on the Wi-Fi. Let's do that. We're gonna get up and walk in the studio. In the studio. See, I just missed my place here. How do you go back to your place? Thanks all y'all for hanging out with me for lunchtime. We can't do that. Take a walk. I'm gonna get one more bite of my sandwich. Cause I can't leave this sandwich in here. These cats from Newark.
I do not want your piggy sandwich.
She be like, look, he eating ham, and next thing I know, I come, it's gone.
Not me, not I.
When did you stop eating pork?
I was born in a Muslim household, so I don't eat pork, never did.
So you were born Muslim?
But I'm not a Muslim. I was raised in a Muslim household. I didn't take shahada.
We're going all the way to the bottom. Yasef Levi, what's up? Let me see, I'm gonna go up to people I haven't talked to yet. Rhonda's still here. Rhonda said put the camera on Nicole.
Why?
My cousin wants to see how cute you are. That's my cousin Rhonda, girl. I'm telling you. Rhonda from Newark.
Hi, Rhonda.
She said, hi, Rhonda. I thought so you might have met her, but she's never been up here. Well, she's been up here, but anyway. Guys, I'm about to cut out. Thanks for the hearts. Thanks for hanging out with us. Oh, how many people in the chat? There was 107 people in the chat. Appreciative. I think that's what we maxed out with. What is a typical day for you? Okay, now we got questions. Now y'all trying to hold me. A typical day for me? What's up, Supreme B? Supreme B told us, he or she said, just say you don't eat pork. Do not tie a religion. It is like you are being sub-honest.
Sub-honest?
I know people had their own views, I'm telling you, man.
What the hell is...
This guy was telling me, he was like, yo, stop saying man so much. Stop saying man.
No, tell him to explain sub-honest.
Okay, she wants you to explain sub-honest. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that probably he's kind of think you sketchy honest about it or kind of not telling the truth. In other words, you're calling somebody a liar. Okay, we waiting for Supreme. We're waiting for Supreme B. I'm assuming, I don't know, I don't want to assume that it's a guy. It could be a girl. He be done took a bite. Don't turn your back, Matt. That's right. See my brother behind me? That's right. You on him, Pam. Stay on him. She be like, he be done took a bite. Nah, they cool, yo. Jay Lane says she feel proud when younger people call her mama or auntie. Yeah, that's what they do. They call me OG or Unc. First time seeing you live. What's up, Matt from Hartford, Connecticut? We getting up to Connecticut. Everybody's like, come up to Connecticut and try some pizza. We will.
Matt, what's the best pizza you tried in
The best pizza
Jersey?
in Jersey. The best pizza I had in Jersey. I think I'm gonna go and say Star Tavern. I like Star Tavern pizza, and they make that thinner crust like bar type pizza. But it's not crispy. Some bar pizza is crispy. It's kind of still has that little floppiness to it. Sloppiness, floppy. Maine is from Rhode Island. Why is your name Maine, but you from Rhode Island? Or is that your real name? Well, whatever it is. Welcome, Maine. Unk is a new term that young people use for older gentlemen. Yeah. Supreme B says, sub-honest equals when you see another factor unrelated to your own opinions, decisions, and view to justify why you do not like something. Okay. All right. Thanks for breaking that down for us. I see she's still looking like, huh? You trying to process that, right?
No.
Uh-oh. Nicole
I'm at the age where I need all my brain cells.
Nicole
But I get it.
Nicole Ella, my only advice is to enter the chat at your own risk.
Don't play with me. I'm spicy.
Somebody else, it's a Nicole Ella in here.
Uh-oh.
But she's saying, I get it. Jay Lane, that's got me in stitches. That was funny. I'm telling y'all, the chat could be brutal sometimes. Normally, when it gets brutal, we have moderators here that will escort you out. So it only has gotten, once people start using racial terms and all that stuff, you gotta go. I'm not playing that game. You don't hear me using no racial. Anyway, but yeah, it can get brutal. I'm telling y'all, man, look, you gotta think of how many comments that I probably responded to tens of thousands of comments. And some of them be like, why you always have your opening your mouth, showing the gap in your teeth? I'm like, yo, that brutal, or like I kept saying, somebody said, why you always saying man? Like, yo, what's up, man? Man, like, I mean, that's where the area I was born in, man. We use man a lot. You know, back in the day, they used could you dig, can you dig, can you dig, can you dig?
You were definitely
old.
telling your age.
At least I'm not saying,
Can you dig? You sound like a black exploitation movie.
She said I sound like a black exploitation movie. That was funny.
Can you dig? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
She said it's called black exploitation, right? Some of y'all write in the chat.
It is a black exploitation movie.
Some of y'all write some black exploitation movies in the chat.
Tell us how to say it correctly. Go ahead.
Black exploitation.
Black exploitation.
Yeah. Write some of the old black movies in the chat. And I'm gonna start off. Get Christy Love. That's gonna be the first one. Chattanooga, Tennessee. Ricky Goins, what's up from Chattanooga? Can you dig it? Shaft. Gailey Hughes said Shaft. Is Shaft
That's where they come from.
No, but
The original ones, not the ones that they
because
did.
what's the name did Shaft though? What's the director's name? What's the director's name that did Shaft? Blackula. Oh my, loudmouth New Yorker.
Blackula.
You are unique. You are unique.
That
I
was
remember
good.
half gay, half space at Blackula. I
That was
remember
good.
Blackula.
Cleopatra Jones.
Cleopatra Jones, Superfly.
Mm-hmm.
Can you dig it? Warriors. Warriors.
No, it wasn't. It was great. Warriors was great.
Warriors is a
But
great
it's
movie.
not a,
I wouldn't say it was a black exploitation.
It wasn't. You
How about
wouldn't?
Claudine?
No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't say Claudine?
I wouldn't.
We got to see who made Claudine first. The Three the Hard Way. Dang, you went back. Wait a minute, that's Jim Brown, Jim Kelly, and Fred Williamson?
Yeah, that was.
Three the Hard Way.
Yeah, that's kind of like the.
Aaron Davis, I give it to you on that one.
Yeah.
I want to go watch that movie now.
Yeah, that was a good
Mustafa,
one.
The Jungles, Ganja and Hess. Ganja and Hess? What was the two dudes that smoke weed all the time?
Cheech and Chong.
Cheech and Chong?
That's not black exploitation.
Yes, it was.
That's
Because
it.
everybody went and smoked weed in the hood after that. Let me stop. Y'all know we love Cheech and Chong. I'm going to put that on the black exploitation list.
They
Because
can
he
come
look,
to the cookout
look at his
right now.
daughter, Ray Dong Chong, that we all used to love so much when we were kids. What happened to Ray Dong Chong anyway?
She said some
Oh yeah?
some things
That separated her from black exploitation movies, huh?
and that separated her from all the movies.
Jay Lane said, I don't know, Jay Lane showing up. What is it called? The Last Dragon? What is that called? Is it The Last Dragon? What is it?
It's the Last Dragon.
It's The Last Dragon. But that ain't, we wouldn't consider,
I mean,
not really, because that came out around when like the hip hop stuff started coming out. That's when, yeah. Jackie Brown.
I would give that a fringe vote. Yes.
Jackie Brown's a newer movie though, right?
Yeah, but I think they were trying to
They were trying to redo, yeah.
redo that whole.
What's the director's name that does that? Tina Tano? What's his name?
Tarantino.
Tarantino. Yeah. I like his movies.
Do you?
I do. I like and Samuel Jackson seemed like he plays in all of them.
He has a king.
Jackie Brown is old. Is it? Was it original Jackie Brown? Black Belt Jones. Half gay, half straight is a mess. Black Belt Jones.
Yes.
Y'all want me to go down my list? Cotton Comes to Harlem.
Oh.
Oh, I started to say Watermelon Man, but I don't think so.
No?
Cotton Comes to Harlem. The Mac Truck Turner. Get Christy Love. Come Back Charleston Blue. Please, I'm old school, baby. Just because I knew 5.
You watch too much TV.
Truck Turner. Oh, you already, Cuba said it too. Truck Turner is Mac Truck Turner, yup. Sugar Hill. Across 105th Street. No, it's 105th Street. It's not 100, it's 110th Street.
Close enough.
Okay, Aaron, they said close enough. They giving it to you. He said across 125th. Nah, that's where they sold the. We know where Aaron was when he was younger, up on 125th and Lenox. It was across 110th Fleet. Don't Be a Menace in South Central. Oh, that wasn't black exploitation. That was by one of the boys. What's their name?
No, you know what? I would give that to him too.
She said she would give that to you.
Because although that wasn't
Nicole.
in the genre, it was made with that genre of movie making in mind. It's
How
kind
about
of like
Petey?
satire.
How about Petey Wheatstraw? What's his name? Petey Wheatstraw. Dolomite.
Of course.
But Dolomite made his movie. So let's gather something here, because when you say black exploitation, those were movies that were made by men of white America, right? But it was like exploiting the black culture, because the question was, who made the money off of these films? Mandingo. Loudmouth New Yorker.
I didn't see it, but I say that's on the list.
Loudmouth New Yorker got to be looking this up, because you got a new admiration from me, Loudmouth. Mandingo. You went back with that one. Cooley High. That is a classic. Cooley High.
Not black exploitation, but
Cooley
great
High?
movie.
Cooley High was the 70s. Early. When did the Coolie High come out, y'all? The Coolie High. I'm calling it the Coolie High. Coolie High.
That was just a great movie.
Coolie High movie. Let's see when that came out, y'all.
72, 74.
You looked it up?
No, just guessing. I want to see if
Coolie
I'm right.
High in 64, 1975.
Oh, I was close.
75.
I said 70.
So yeah, man, it was a 70s
I said
joint.
74. I was close.
What was another movie came out around Coolie High? Cornbread Earl and Me.
Cornbread Earl.
Those two movies. Cornbread Earl and Me. None of y'all wrote it, unless I didn't see it.
I thought it. But
My
it's not
Holy
a,
King.
It's not a black exploitation movie. It's just a movie. It's a great movie.
Yeah, but I don't know. Who made it though? That's the question you gotta ask. Who made it?
Why? Why is that? I'm asking why is that important? Who made it? In regards to whether it's
Where's her husband?
exploitation or not.
Why he sitting over there anyway? He like, I know much better.
You ain't. Where the NDA? You ain't.
That's right. Look, they talking movie technical terms on us now, y'all. Cotton Comes from Harlem. Cotton Comes to Harlem. That's it. J.E. Lane. Yeah, that was a Cotton Comes to Harlem had Gilbert Godfrey in it, and Red Fox. Some of y'all know Red Fox from Sanford and Son. He also played. He was the bum that had the cotton at one time, in Cotton Comes to Harlem. Gailey Hughes said Kunta Kinte and Coming to America. Nah, see, these movies were like, they weren't black. I said Cornbread and Earl and Me about 5 minutes ago. All right, Nicole. We give it to you, Uptown Saturday Night. Can you say that?
Mm-hmm.
You got to, because who produced it though? The brother who wrote Uptown Saturday Night, I actually know him. He's a friend of mine. Richard.
Oh.
Richard Wesley wrote that.
The filmmaker from NYU.
He's a
Fish?
yeah. He's a professor. He's a writer. Yeah, yeah. Y'all will see him in some of our stuff. Uptown Saturday Night. I would say that was, man.
Yeah.
We used to watch that movie in 7th grade at Chancellor Avenue School in Newark, back in 1970 something. The movie with Robert Townsend and Keenan. Somebody said that one, I think. I'm back. What's up, Fairy Tale? Blessing Nirvana is in the house. We've been on here too long, y'all. People gonna look and see us over an hour. They're gonna be like, that was too long. What else are we talking about here? J.E. Lane, not even close. Spike Lee's movies. See, I think we're missing. Hold up. Let me look up why we call them blaxploitation. All right, y'all give me a second. Let me see, why did we call them blaxploitation? The term blaxploitation is a portmanteau of black and exploitation. Okay, we knew that part. Coined by. I know she even thought that was funny. He's like, oh my goodness. By Junius, president of Beverly Hills Hollywood branch of the NAACP. Wow.
That's his definition.
Wow. Yeah, it was coined by Junius Griffin, president of the Beverly Hills Hollywood branch of the NAACP, which is an acronym for the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. In 1972, to describe a genre of films produced early in the 70s that were often criticized by their stereotypical portrayals of black people. Right? Right? We learned a lot, y'all. We learned a lot. Don't forget to hit that $ thanks button. It's like, let me stop. I'm serious, but I'm joking. Junius Griffin, a prominent. Okay, yeah. So that makes sense. We'll read more into that. Jay Lane's gonna help us because Jay Lane loves to do her research. Like, blaxploitation films are often low budget and independently produced, feature black actors in roles that challenge traditional stereotypes, sometimes portraying them as criminals, pimps, drug dealers. Yes, yeah. Remember Huggy Bear on Starsky and Hutch? Yeah. A lot of times, black people was portrayed as these gangsters and thugs and especially in the hood, pimps and dope pushers. All right, I'm done. Let me go back, see what's going on in the chat. Whoa, a lot of chat said, Nicole, you got it. My Holy King said, Nicole, you got it. The original Car Wash. When did
Yes.
Car Wash come out?
Yes.
Car Wash, whoa, 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 yeah, talking about that car wash, yeah. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Work and work, oh, whatever. Anyway, Richard Pryor played in Car Wash. He was a pimp, right? Wasn't he a pimp? Like a preacher and a pimp. Are pimps preachers? Let me stop. I'm about to start the whole. I am not trying to disrespect anyone. There was a book called Pimp Pulpits, Preachers, Pimps, and Pulpits. There's a book out. That book's probably over 20 years old, but it's called Preachers, Pimps, and Pulpits. Look that up on your computer right now.
Is that like a Zane novel? Or something?
It was somebody just wrote that how a lot of preachers, and I'm not gonna say today, some of y'all might be preachers. Let's just say a lot of preachers from when they wrote the book were kind of like blaxploitation movies. You know, it was like give, 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 and meanwhile most of the money went to them instead of back to the community. We could talk a long time on that too, y'all, but I don't want to stop there because I'll be here talking about how.
Close the doors.
Yeah, close the door.
Till I
Right
get
there.
$40,000.
That's it.
Lock
I
the
know,
doors.
right?
Ushers.
I know that,
Did
right?
you hear me? Go
Matter of
lock
fact.
the doors.
Matter of fact, yeah, nobody's getting ready to leave the live. I'm about to put my Cash App up, and I'm not gonna stop this live until I raise $1 million. I need $1 million now because we got plans, we got goals, we got things to do for the community. All right.
Amen.
Here's my Cash App. Y'all know my Cash App. All right, I'm done.
You gotta put the graphics across the screen.
We ain't got no graphics yet. That's why we need donations. Yeah. You can send in cash or you can bring furniture. What else were they asking for? Oh, your jewelry. You don't need them diamonds and jewelry. That stuff is just a, Hey, what's up? Got all these filmmakers coming in today. All right, I gotta look. The Color Purple was that good, Black? Yeah, The Color Purple.
Not black.
That was from the 80s, right? It was from the 80s. The Color Purple was from the 80s. I know that because I know the young lady that I was seeing at the time, my soulmate. Yeah. Rest in peace, Indira. Anyway, Matt, you should get empanadas one day. Fairy Tale, we talking about blaxploitation movies, and you hungry for empanadas. I've gotten empanadas. Pam M, what do you mean at 1974?
You said, what did I mean?
No. Pam is saying probably 1974.
Oh.
I want some more juice. All right, y'all. So that's it on the blaxploitation movies. Blaxploitation refers to 1960 and 70 movies. Jalen, where you get that? I don't think it's the 60s. Let me see.
Well, they didn't coin the term until the 70s.
Let's look up a list of blaxploitation movies. Oh, wow. Uptown Saturday Night, JD's Revenge. Remember that, y'all?
No.
Why nobody said Coffee? Pam Grier. We used to go to the Adams Theater in Newark, New Jersey, and watch Pam Grier Coffee. Nobody said Superfly. If y'all did, I'm sorry, I missed it. How you gonna miss it? Oh, remember Penitentiary?
No.
Leon Isaac Kennedy? Jane Kennedy's ex-husband?
Oh, yeah.
She said, oh, yeah. Like, what?
I remember him.
Foxy Brown, Pam Grier?
You didn't say Foxy Brown?
Somebody probably just said Velvet Smooth. Hold on, I'm trying to pull all these images up, y'all. Y'all give me a second. I know that. All right. Somebody asked me, Velvet Smooth, who played her? I don't remember Velvet Smooth.
Is that the one with the actress from Star Wars?
That's her right there.
The one from Star Wars?
I don't know if she was in Star Wars.
Oh, no, that's not her.
It looked corny. They gave her some Rotten Tomatoes.
They all should get Rotten Tomatoes.
Nah, some blaxploitation are good. They're good for the community. All right, where we at, y'all? Okay, Penitentiary was wild. I know. Remember that? Leon Isaac Kennedy. It's Penitentiary. Tamara Dobson. Oh, thanks, Aaron. That was Tamara Dobson that played Velvet Smooth. Yep, Get Christy Love, man. Pam Grier. Pam Grier, bro, man. I was in love with Pam Grier. You know Pam Grier is Rosie Grier's sister, the football player? I think Rosie Grier passed. Okay, Aaron. Aaron said Foxy Brown and Velvet Smooth. I think I even commented on that, right? I said I don't remember Velvet Smooth. Let's do it again. I don't know if Richard Wesley wrote Let's Do It Again, but I know he wrote Uptown Saturday. He wrote Uptown Saturday Night. Very interesting on the movie status. I said Superfly. Aaron keeps saying, I said, Aaron, you know a lot of these blaxploitation movies. You know what, y'all? I said I was gonna log off a long time ago, but you know what? Why I didn't? Because we've been waiting for DJ Fauzi to show up. What's going on, man? Welcome. We were talking about blaxploitation movies, DJ. Oh, John, you know what? Oh, my gimbal about to die. I haven't even looked at that. Pimps in the Pulpit. Oh, that's the name of it? Is it Pimps in the Pulpit? Pimps. Let me look it up. Pimps in the Pulpit. Pulpit. Yeah, that's it. The book. I'm gonna put the book. Pimps in the Pulpit. That's what it's called. Thank you for that, brother. It's called Pimps in the Pulpit. I don't know what year it came out. What year was that? It was written by Bell May Shannon R. Books. Pimps in the by Herbert H. Brown. Pimps in the Pulpit is a satirical essay that analyzes the role of the Black church as an institution that pervades many aspects of lives of the Black American, of African American communities. That's interesting.
All the big words.
I know, right? I had to slow down on the big words. Harlem Nights. I don't think Harlem Nights was a blaxploitation. I wouldn't put that in the category.
If it was made in the 70s, it would be.
If it was made, yeah, definitely. Micah Bray said, you said 6 minutes more about 30 minutes ago. I know that, man. Everybody that's been on here for a while, Micah, especially Loudmouth New Yorker, he know I have to sign off 5 times before I actually sign off. We're really about to go, though. What time is it? It's 3:30. Y'all about to go off of work. I know y'all been working, making money while y'all watching these videos. I'm not even gonna talk about you. DJ Fauzi's in the house. He's a local DJ here, y'all. He's definitely a creative artist. We're the food. That's the last of it. How you been? Good?
Yeah.
It's all good, man.
Thank you for the insight on the Jolly Bees, cause
On Jolly Bees.
yeah, I was looking to check it out.
My man.
I know somebody like that.
He said, thanks for the insight on Jolly Bees. What are you doing, editing?
Yes, sir.
I'm learning.
I was talking to brother. James Earl Jones has some good old movies. Yes, he does. How about the movie Posse? I would say no, but I know a couple people in Posse. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we had Jersey Mike's on New Street and Hawthorne and Halsey. Hey, I love you cats, man. Y'all have a beautiful day. And I'll see you guys at the next one. I do have some content, man, in the memberships area. At the beginning of this video, I gave a shout out to all the members. Maybe I should end that way, huh? Big up to our patrons. That's a big support, man. Patreon.com/Matt DV Williams. We got Laura Jackson, Sheila Cox, Brenda Satt, Karen Davis, Joyce, Sister Sylvia, and Harry P. Thank you for your support and being a patron. Then we have our members. We have 28 members right now, which I'm grateful for. And thank you all for becoming members who hit the join button. And here's those names. We're gonna start writing their names up on the screen too after some of the videos. And DeAndrea, Samantha, Sean Bingham, Samantha Blue, Nye, Naomi Bessix, Brandy, Maurice Kiner, I Am Cooking Again, Margaret Logan, Wanda Payton, Doubling Down, W, Denise, Jeff's on here. Jeffrey Bowles is on here. Ambi Bambi, RH, Rod Jones, Eager Compact, King Chappelle, Ann Calloway, Just Me, Vivi, Andrea Clinton. Thank you, Andrea, for being a member. Lorenzo Truth, and I said Sura Hargrove, GF Sampson, and I said Sheila Cox. Once again, I love you cats, man. I'm about to go out and get some content, create some new episodes. Right now, I just have some residual footage from Curacao, and I'm gonna be posting that for the members here in the next 3 days. But I'll see you guys out on the streets, going out to get some delicious foods and adventures and travel in some beautiful communities. But don't forget, let go and live, and I love you cats. Loudmouth, New York, it's been like 4 times already. Y'all have a good day. Peace. Rhonda Z, and Rhonda Z, y'all, I had to hold Rhonda for last. I had mentioned you earlier though, Rhonda. Rhonda said she about to revoke her membership. No, you not, because I caught that one. See, y'all, I just signed off officially, and we still here. Rhonda Z, don't revoke your membership, girl. You know I love you, cuz. Don't do that to me. Peace, y'all. Peace, peace, peace. Peace. You know what? If you see a star next to somebody's name here, that means that they are a member. See that green star next to Rhonda's name? Who else is on here? Jeffrey. Remember I said Jeffrey Bowles is on here? Yeah. If you see the star next to their name, if you see a wrench next to their name, they're actually a moderator for the channel. Let me look here real quick and make sure I didn't miss nobody. I said your name though, Rhonda. Rhonda said she about to revoke her membership. That's my cuz. My cuz be blessing me so much, y'all. I can't even tell y'all how many blessings that she have been. And that's not me trying to keep her as a member either. She could take her old membership. I'ma still love her. I'm looking at my head here. It's like a delay. Come on, y'all. Let's walk around. I done signed off. Like, that was for the people to go. Like 10 people jumped off, right? They jumped off prematurely. Since Nicole was on anyway. Look, don't this look weird, man? Looking at the screen. Jersey Mike. If somebody come in, slide this food over towards you, okay? Don't let them see. What you got going? Is that top secret?
Oh, yeah, man.
Okay. We can't walk up on him, y'all. That's some top secret stuff. He got some Excel documents. All right, is that top secret you working on?
No.
What you working on? What's going on?
Listen, for all the people that after they go and eat your food and look at the reviews, come check out the Experience Studio. And we got some gym. I still gotta put the fonts up, but
Okay.
Working on some gym videos right now.
He's an editor, y'all. You on Instagram?
Yeah, Instagram, MYBOY.
You take?
Just my boy
I'm sorry.
Eric.
Say that again.
MYBOYERIC. Just my boy Eric. Plain and simple.
Okay, my boy Eric. Do you take gigs? Like if somebody need an editor?
Give me about a month. I'm still a little bit backed up.
He's working hard, y'all.
But give me about a month to reach out, or I'll come find you.
He's working hard, y'all. He's working hard. All right, I was gonna ask Nicole. She's taking gigs, but y'all gotta pay a lot for her. Thank you. All right, y'all. Let's go in the studio. If it starts getting blurry, somebody let me know. This is where we have our meetups right here. This is the guy right here be making it happen. He be making it happen right there. And normally we set chairs and stuff out here. Let's be quiet. Let's go into the studio. Let's see who in the studio.
Line. Got a girl. I like a girl with smoke.
I'm glad I didn't go in there talking because they're actually shooting the episode right now. Anyway, I can't see y'all. Anybody sending up messages? Did I miss it? Let me go back in here and sit down. Production and action. Yeah, DJ Fauzi. I didn't want to, did y'all see me on there?
Oh,
I
you
ain't
still
to-
going. I didn't even see it.
Yeah, y'all. I almost messed their production up. They were in there shooting. That's why you always walk into the studio, you gotta be quiet, you know, because somebody might be in there shooting. I think that was more of a workshop anyway. It wasn't actually, they were shooting production, but it was a workshop. Peace, y'all. Have a good day. Love you, cats. And how many is that, Loudmouth New Yorker? Look, we all look. Who was that banging, right? Knocking? All right, I'm out. Fingers going towards the button. 3 times. That's it, man. 3 times a charm. Peace.